Ready? Let's do it. Again, one time. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Take this seriously for a minute.
Get her tuned up. Come on. Down, down, down. A little bit down more.
Let's just get it going. Let's try to make it a little less
Trashy.
trashy.
Can you do that? You can do that, man. I know you can do that if I can. Can you come in right in with that same thing?
Want me to take it down a little bit?
Yeah, that's great.
Clean.
See if you guys can do it. Let's see if we can play it through without messing up.
Boys, this is fun.
Let's do it.
Do it!
Back from the top.
All right, ready?
Yeah, one more.
Are you sure we're all in the same key
Come
here?
on, yeah, great.
All right.
It's an itty.
Key of your choosing. For today only.
Let's do it.
Start off.
Let's go with it, yeah.
Start off.
Count us off.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Caught in a big, big world. So they built a big, big bomb to keep it from falling apart. Somehow they don't seem too smart.
Alright, what's that?
I don't know what your parents told you.
All right, see you later.
I don't care where your peers are going to. Before it all brings you down, you better take a look around. Check it out. Don't wait for your rainy day. Check it out. Do what you wanna do anyway. Check it out. Be your own boss. Do your thing. Check it out. Way too long and you'll feel the sting. Follow the guide.
Buzz! Buzz! Buzz!
Somebody have a back.
How's it going?
Your parents told you.
Night, right?
Right.
Get your folks out.
Right.
I'll be there.
You sure?
What do you mean?
You better take a look around. Check it out. Don't wait for your rainy day. Check it out. Be your own boss. Do your thing. Take it out. Way too long and you'll feel the
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to start a checkbook.
Great, I'm Allison Stone.
Buzz Purcell.
Would you like to sit down?
Yeah. Thanks.
Did you have a particular kind of account in mind?
This isn't Banking 101.
If you'll sign this for me, here and here, we can move on to the hard part.
What's this for?
If there's ever any question as to who signed one of your checks, we can compare it with this card and see if the signatures match.
Cool. What's the hard part?
So, how much did you want to deposit to open your account?
About this.
Oh, a scholarship, huh? You play football.
Actually, it's a paycheck.
A paycheck.
Yeah, I'm a physics professor.
And I'm Mahatma Gandhi.
Out in a big, big world. So they build a big, big bomb to keep it from falling apart. Somehow they don't seem too smart. Out in the great rat race. So they do what others do to try to keep up with the pace. Just trying to save face.
You'll get your personalized ones in about a week.
This is great. This is really great.
I don't know what your parents told you.
Okay, so it's a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, a little.
But I think it'll work.
Absolutely.
It's a monster.
Beauty.
Killer.
Bad.
Good.
Not bad.
It'll do.
In a pinch.
We got desperate.
Look, you three stooges. We gotta get the details nailed down for this gig on Friday. We're gonna need that money for the video next week. Have we decided what tunes we're going with?
Pretty much. So we're definite about losing those two,
Dogs. Ooh.
Okay. We'll do your new one in the first set. Check it out finishes the second set. Now all we need is an encore.
Cut. Rewrite.
Never needed one before.
That was great. Can you give me that again?
Sure. Never needed one before.
An encore.
How was
You
that?
never know when you might need one.
Right. I'll put you down to work on that one. Chan, what's the story on the PA?
Well, Suze, it's the new Microtech 1000 amp with the Soundcraft 800. 24-in, 8-ounce, 512K programmable board. Featuring 4 user-assignable 560s for a total of 200 watts hour, and that's driving a pair of 4450s.
Hold it! Where's my decoder ring?
Did I leave something out?
Just the English language. So you're saying it's a good system?
And it's cheap.
So what's the catch?
Well, we have to leave a load of cash on deposit before we can pick the stuff up.
Cash, huh?
Or a check.
Hey, Mom and Dad nearly owned the last system they put a check down for. I don't think they're gonna go for that again.
Can't believe that guy was such a sleaze.
I could.
Could what?
Write a check.
Oh my God! We've got a middle-aged monster on our hands. Vic Igor
Yes, master.
brings a yup repellent.
Yes, master.
Call him off. Call him off.
You've got a checkbook?
Uh-huh.
Whose is it?
What for?
Why not?
It's just so normal.
Hey, if I'd have known it was such a social disease, I'd have been a little more discreet. Anyway, I decided to get one before college to get a little practice in.
Practice.
Yep, like we should be doing right now. All I know is my brother waited until he got to college, and he had to write so many checks so fast it took him 6 months to straighten out his finances.
Don't tell me you've got finances.
And besides, I figured it'd be a pretty safe place to put the money I'm saving for the video.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not like it's up for a vote. Anyway, if you want me to write a check, the offer still stands. If not, we can all just use Mr. Microphone.
Hey, boys and girls, it's fun. It's expensive. It's plastic.
You know, Moondog, we can still replace you with a drum machine.
No, let's get a food processor.
Hey, Suze, I've got her paycheck. You want yours?
I'm on my way.
Is this the one that's gonna get that thing painted?
I wish. This one's going to car insurance.
It's always something, Ann.
Tell me about it. I gotta take this over to the bank and cash it. Then I gotta drive all the way out to the mall to drop the payment off. It's probably gonna take my entire lunch hour just trying to find a place to park.
Why don't you just mail it?
Mail $110. It's a little risky, isn't it?
Yeah, if you mail cash. Why don't you just write him
Don't say it!
Don't say what? Write him a check?
Yeah, it's like there's this conspiracy going on to make me normal.
Suze, it'll take a little more than a checkbook to do that. But it might save you a trip to the mall.
I guess. But I do have my image to think about.
Buzz, what's happening?
How's it going?
Good. Real good. What's up?
Need to get some strings for the Strat.
Usual?
Yeah, thanks. And KT, do you mind if I write a check?
A check?
Yeah, it'll be my first.
I'd be honored.
$6.95, right?
Right, plus 35 cents for the government.
Okay.
Not a bad start, but,
What? What?
well, to begin with, you need to write out the amount on the line that says dollars.
What for?
Well, so the bank has a way to match the words with the dollar figure to double-check the amount.
Okay. Do I need to write you another check?
Words are a lot harder to change than numbers. See, if I wanted to sneak a 1 in there, I could make that a 17. I'd have 10 more bucks spending money, huh?
What do I do with the cents?
What?
It just says dollars.
Must be a misprint. We better call the bank.
What?
Look, a penny is 1/100th of a dollar, right?
So?
So, 30 cents is 30/100ths of a dollar.
Oh, I see.
Right. So $7.30 becomes 7 31/100ths dollars.
Pretty official.
Hey, whoa!
What now?
Buzz, who's this guy?
Lay off, Ted. It's a check.
Pretty official. That's the way you signed it at the bank?
Yeah.
Then you have to make your checks out that way.
Not with my real name.
Mm-hmm.
William Easterling Purcell.
I'm afraid so. And while you're down there, if you want to, you can write strings on that little line that says for, so you'll always know what you wrote the check for.
Okay. Done?
The check is, but you're not. Make sure you write the check down in your book and subtract it from the balance. If you lose track and write a check you don't have the money for, you could end up on the wall of shame.
Wall of shame. What's that?
Over here. Those are all checks that were returned by the bank because the people who wrote them didn't have the money in their accounts to cover them. It's called bouncing a check. It's a hassle for me, it's a hassle for the bank, and it's expensive for the jerk that does it. The bank charges them a penalty each time it happens. So do I.
How much?
A lot.
Ouch.
Hey, lighten up. So, you guys gonna be playing at the Emporium this weekend?
Yeah, both nights.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm starving. How are you?
Not bad. How's the group?
Think they usually eat earlier than this. Probably okay.
Right. How'd that new equalizer work?
Didn't. Not after the first week anyway.
Serious?
True story. Blammo. It's kaput. Defunct. DOA.
Did you get your money back?
Can't. I took the thing back and asked to see my receipt, right? I told them I lost it. All of a sudden, they got paralyzed.
Couldn't you just show them the canceled check?
What check? I paid cash.
Man, that's too bad. Usually a canceled check is as good as a receipt.
Serious?
Serious.
Well, even without the equalizer, the system will still shake your brains loose.
I'd like to. I want a checking account.
Okay, well, why don't you tell me a little? So, you're pretty comfortable with how to write a check.
Sure, it's really pretty simple.
Okay, every time you write a check, you need to record it. So there's a section in your checkbook called the register. You can record any checks you've written and anything else that affects your account here. And it's broken up into columns so you can do the math you need to do to keep your balance up to date.
Oh. Okay.
Here, I'll show you how it works. Good. Now, you deposited $200 to open your account. So that's where we'll start. You put in the date of the transaction here. You can write deposit in this column. Now, this is the check number column. When you get your personalized checks, they'll be numbered. The deposit slips are in the back of the checkbook, and they'll be numbered too. So when you use one, you'll write its number down here, okay? You write the amount of the deposit here in this column, Anything that is added to the account goes there. Then you hop over to the balance column and put in the amount that's left in your account.
What about checks?
Any money taken out of your account, you record the same way. But you put the amount in the payment column and subtract it from your balance.
Oh, okay.
For instance, you ordered our standard style checks. The cost of printing those checks will be deducted from your account. So I wrote checks in this column and put $6 in the amount of payment column. Then, so you can see how much money that leaves you, you subtract it from this balance and get your new balance, which you write here.
So now I have $194.
Right, and you do the same steps with the checks you write. Automatic teller machine withdrawals and service charges.
What's a service charge?
Remember you were telling me about the problem your parents had with that guy at the equipment rental place?
That slee said he'd hold that check.
But he didn't. So your parents probably called the bank and had them put a stop payment on the check. That kept the guy from getting the money.
And saved me from a world of grief.
A stop payment is a special service the bank charges for. So a service charge would have been deducted from your folks' account.
So they'd write it down here and subtract it?
Right.
You just sort of keep up with it as you go along.
You got it.
Okay. What next?
Then everything just melts. The people, the sets, everything.
Yeah, I saw that one. Nice.
Another $500,000, maybe I could like that.
Maybe your next one.
Hi.
All right, Moondog.
Hey, man.
So, are we ready to start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first of all, I played the song for the class, and there's sights.
Oh, man.
And University TV came up with the equipment.
This is looking better and better.
Yeah. How are things looking down at the club?
Killer.
That good, huh?
I can't believe this.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Earth to Moon Dog. Earth to Moon Dog.
The Woons are coming to Richmond. Great.
It's only a 10-hour drive to Richmond.
Road trip.
It's not the trip that scares me. It's a group. Those guys are possessed.
I'm going.
Anyway, Herb said he'd be delighted to have the video shot at his club.
Good attitude.
And we can get in any time, so.
Did you talk to the electrician?
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna show you the place, right? Why don't we talk on the way there?
Okay.
Moondog, coming?
You guys know anybody I can stay with in Richmond? It's like a couch, or I'll even sleep on the floor. It's gonna be killer. These guys, 2 years ago I saw them. It was me and 1,000 people down on the floor thrashing our brains out. Me and the band were locked in. When they play, it's like they reach in and pull out your brain and start attaching things to it. Cranking up the voltage, making your brain do things. They're like violent philosophers. In fact, they used to be called the violent philosophers. You know, I scream, therefore I am.
Is there some way I can help?
Yeah, I gotta send off with the tickets.
Yes?
I gotta send a check.
Oh, so you want to open a checking account?
Got to.
Well, you could buy a money order or cashier's check.
I get tired of trudging to the drugstore every time I want to send some money.
Well, let's see what we can come up with.
It's incredible, Tut. The whole system is a network of microcomputers tied into a mainframe at the control center through a channel interface setup. With this thing, I can interface with the bank day or night and do it with computers instead of people.
I'm not sure I want to encourage that sort of behavior.
Come on.
Did you learn how to use this thing?
Well, yeah, she told me.
But you weren't really listening.
No, I guess not.
May I?
Sure, please.
Here, I'll demonstrate with my card. First, you put your card in the slot until the machine grabs it. The machine says hello. Now, you don't have to say hello back, but it helps. Good afternoon, droid. Now, it's asking for my secret code. Hide your eyes. Now, the machine wants to know what kind of transaction I want. I want to make a deposit. Now, this is my deposit slip. You've got them in the back of your checkbook. And when I was at the store, I filled in the amount here. Now, I'm just depositing a check. There's a line for currency here. We don't have to worry about that today, do we? I endorse the back of my check. My machine wants to know how much I'm depositing. So you key in the exact amount. Feed the whole business in the machine. Let the machine do its thing. Now the machine wants to know if I want another transaction. No, if I take any money out, I'll just spend it. The machine gives me a receipt, thanks me, and gives me back my card.
Cool. Thanks, KT.
Absolutely no problem.
So far, it's not a major nightmare. Is there more?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next month and every month after that, the bank will send you a statement. It'll look like this. It's not as confusing as it looks at first.
I'm supposed to do something with that?
Yes, sir. This statement is really just a descriptive list of all the transactions that the bank has processed on your account during the last month. It'll show you all the deposits you've made, any credits the bank has made, any debits or service charges the bank has made, the checks you have written that the bank has processed, and any automatic teller machine withdrawals that you've made.
Everything, huh?
Not quite everything. That's what you have to figure out when you get your statement.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
Well, when you get your statement, you'll need to reconcile it with your records in your check register.
Allison, how much is that cashier's check?
Don't panic now, Moondog. I'll show you how it works. It's really pretty straightforward.
Oh, man.
Come on. What you do is just compare our list to your list. Every check that we've processed will be on that list. If we show one that you don't have listed, you need to record it, unless you think we've made a mistake, in which case you call the bank so we can straighten it out. Anyway, you do the same thing with any deposits or service charges. You record them and then figure them into your balance.
Okay.
Okay? Now you need to do the same thing to your statement that you just did with your checkbook.
Whatever that was.
You figured in the things that were on the statement but not in your register.
Yeah, I can see that.
Good. So, now you look and see what transactions you've recorded in your checkbook that aren't on the statement.
How could that happen?
Well, let's take the check you're going to write for the tickets, for example.
All right. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, 2 days from now is the statement cycle cutoff. That means that any transaction that is processed by the bank after that day will go on next month's statement instead of this month's.
So?
So, you send the check today. It spends, say, 2 days in the mail. The concert promoters get it, but they wait till the end of the week, so they have a nice pile of checks to deposit. So your check sits there for a week. Meanwhile, back at the bank, we've sent you your statement. You compare it to your checkbook balance, and it looks like you got $30 more than you thought you had.
Killer.
No, you know the money's spent. So you have to subtract it from the statement balance. You do the same thing with any deposits or ATM transactions that happened after the statement date. Adding or subtracting them is necessary. When you finish, your checkbook balance and your statement balance match exactly. Your statement and your checkbook are reconciled. So you're ready to write your first check.
This all gets pretty real, doesn't it?
Real is a pretty good description. But don't worry, all the steps I just explained to you are on the back of the statement to help you get through it.
Let's do it. Oh, man, you thrash. I bet you'd get into it.
Hi, Moondog.
Figured I'd see you in here soon enough.
We gotta look right.
Right. Dressed for success. We got a lot of new stuff and I just put it out this morning.
So I see. Great.
Moondog.
Buzz. What's happening?
Oh, I just thought I'd look around a little.
You're here to shop? I love a parade.
What is this, a wardrobe department?
It is now.
Caught in a big, big world. So they built a big, big farm to keep it from falling apart. Somehow they don't seem too smart. Caught in the great rat race. So you up with the pace. Just trying to save face. I don't know what your parents told you. I don't care where your peers are going to. Before it all brings you down, you better take a look around. Check it out. Don't wait for your rainy day. Check it out. Do what you wanna do anyway.
So
Check it out. Be your own boss. Do your thing.
Oh, no, young lady. No, ma'am.
come on,
No,
it's
ma'am. It's not that bad. No.
Well, while we're all here, I need to collect the video money so Laurie can pick up the tape and stuff tomorrow.
Well, I can write
I can write you a check.
Check it out.